Good morning and welcome to the 10 a.m. daily weather brief. Briefly looking at the current radar out there, we do have some light reflectivity south of the area, expecting that activity to remain down there, and anything passing by should just be a light sprinkle at the most. And as we take a look towards the days to come in the week ahead, we'll continue to see high pressure building in over the western Atlantic, along with a strong upper level ridge, which can be seen spanning from the Gulf Coast and over the southeastern portion of the country. As a result, that high pressure being located where it is in that ridge, we're seeing southwesterly flow across the region. That is bringing in some very warm and dry air across the area, and that will remain the case throughout the week, bringing in temperatures well above average. That is until Saturday, when we do see the chance of seeing a slight cool down, as an upper level disturbance will bring some increased cloud coverage. And then looking to the coming days ahead, on Sunday we'll see an area of low pressure passing off to the north, tracking through the areas of Ontario and Quebec, and that will bring in a trailing cold front. And that cold front, which can be seen in the top left, will move through the area with some moisture being advected northwards just ahead of it. That might be enough to squeeze out some scattered or isolated showers, maybe even the slight chance of hearing a passing rumble of thunder. And then once that front moves through the area, we'll see high pressure building in on the backside from out west, and that high pressure will promote some clearing skies with cooler temperatures, more in line with our seasonal averages, to start off the beginning of next week ahead. Taking a look at today's 24-hour forecast, remaining largely unchanged, seeing partly to mostly cloudy skies early, clearing underway as of current, expecting partly cloudy conditions as we move through the day, mostly in the form of upper level coverage. That should continue through the evening, where we do see some lower level clouds around the 6,000 foot mark start building in. Overall should be light coverage. Temperatures for today looking to climb into the low to mid 80s, and our winds generally light, gusting into the teens, upwards of about 20 knots, gradually increasing through the working hours of the day, and then we'll see a downward trend in the overnight hours. And we have greens across the board for all remaining risk charts, at least for the next 24 hours. Looking at the short-term risk chart here on Wednesday, expecting partly to mostly cloudy conditions and a high around the mid-80s, greens across the board. Similarly, on Wednesday night, seeing partly cloudy conditions and a low around 64, greens across the board. And Thursday, partly to mostly cloudy, high in the low to mid-80s, with once again greens across the board. Should be a nice few days to come. And for the 7-day outlook, seeing partly to mostly cloudy conditions today, highs in the mid-80s for the next few days. Should see some slight clearing tomorrow and through at least Saturday, when we start to see a downwards trend in those highs, and we see some increased cloud coverage. And then Sunday, we'll have the chance of seeing that frontal boundary move through, cold front bringing in some rain chances and increased cloudiness before Monday, when we see high pressure build in and those more so near average temperatures start us off for the beginning of next week. Now that is going to conclude the 7-day outlook. We'll be back tomorrow at 8:15 with the daily weather operations brief, and hope everyone has a great rest of their day.